just about ready to roll.
The leadoff hitter
Julio
tonight,
Rodriguez
center fielder, number
digs in
44,
now.
Julio Rodriguez.
And we're
Ball.
underway here in the home opener. That one fouled off. On the ground, right side. Kurtz takes it himself, and an easy out to start the game. Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan.
No, off the
Just
plate.
off the outside edge, ball 1.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Just underway here at Fenway.
That's a ball.
Just
Inside.
off the inside edge. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. And
Ball.
that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
No,
True
that's
to a
it.
guy like this at the plate, you've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He can make you pay.
2 down, nobody on. And that one hammered.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. Here's a 2-2. And
Ha!
down on
Freeze!
strikes. Digging in, Jarren Duran. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it.
Time.
Skips
That's a
over the
ground rule
fence,
double.
So it's an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no out. Ceddanne Rafael. Base hit! And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Stepping in the long ball threat, Nick Kurtz.
Runner, runner, runner.
Runner on the go. That one is absolutely belted. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. The second run scores, and they lead by 2.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
High in the air, out to right. And there's 1 down. 1 out, man at first. Wilyer Abreu now at the plate.
Ball. Ball.
Next
Ball.
pitch inside. And that's ball 3. And
Ball
4.
4. Take your base.
First and second, 1 out. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. A 3-run shot. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Tap softly to the
Foul
right
ball.
side. And it goes just foul. Here's a 1-1.
Clearly,
Ball.
he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one pushed foul. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Now he breaks his bat. And there are 2 outs. Marcelo
Batting
Meyer
8th,
digs in
third baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
On a line out towards center. And the inning is over. We move ahead to the
Leading
top
off
of the
for
second now.
Seattle,
So
first
now it's the
baseman,
Mariner
Josh
cleanup
Naylor.
hitter, Josh Naylor. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took
Ball.
it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
The 1-0.
Ha!
Bayo, a righty that throws with power. 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
No.
Just missed. Check swing called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the air to left center. Duran makes his way towards it. And there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfect.
Foul ball.
To the right side, and foul ball. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That is strike 2.
No, that's a ball. Ball 2.
Hard on the ground to first. There's one. Over to first, but he
Safe.
beats it. So digging in, Dominic Canzone.
Ball 1.
Rayleigh off of first with 2 away.
Ball 2.
That's
Ball,
off the
no.
inside corner. And now 3-1. Cracks his bat, pops him up.
That's foul.
Foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
So
Ball
Watt
4, first
puts
base.
runners at first and second. First and second, 2 outs. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Hard liner. And that was that. Bottom half of inning number 2. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz handles, throws to
Yes,
first.
you're out.
Leadoff man retired here in the second. Jarren Duran at the plate. You look at his ability to hit the ball with power and that high
Ball.
leg kick. That leg kick was actually something generated from his time as teammates with Justin Turner back in 2023.
No, that's down.
Remember, Turner throughout his career has had that big high leg kick. That
No,
one
outside.
misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And
Ha!
there's the automatic. Right side, hard hit. He takes it on his own. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Ground ball, left side. Tosses to first, and that is back here at Fenway. Elly De La Cruz up. His career feels like it was shot out of a cannon. He flew onto the scene.
Ellie's debut was a special one. Reached base 3 times, had a double, and scored a run against the Dodgers. The next day, hits his first career home run. Definitely made an instant impact.
No, that's a ball.
Fast forward to July 8th in Milwaukee. De La Cruz singled in the go-ahead run. And
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. A solo shot. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Julio Rodriguez.
Ball.
The next to hit. Check
He
swing.
ride.
He went. Strike 1. Swing and a ground ball. Story fires to first on the run.
Got him.
It's
That's an
there,
out.
And that's a great play.
Up next
Here's
for
the second
Seattle,
baseman,
second
Brendan
baseman
Donovan.
Brendan Donovan.
He's 0 for
No, outside.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Raleigh in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball 1.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Here's Josh Naylor. Check
No.
swing, no appeal. And that's ball 1.
Ball
Good
2.
spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's
Ball
inside.
3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter
Ball
off the
4,
runner in
take your
scoring
base.
position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
So they're all loaded up. Junior Caminero up next for
Hey.
the Mariners.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous
Ball.
hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And he swings through that one. On the ground, 2 ball. The flip, 1 and 6.
Head on the tag.
And it's a double play to end the inning. As we go to the last of the 3rd. So stepping in for Boston, Nick Kurtz. Just
Outside.
missed.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep shot, way back there. A shot to the opposite field. And the batter now, Brent Rooker. Laser could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And
Yeah.
drops in for a strike.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball
Hey!
consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this out around.
Contreras
Ball.
in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. And it's second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rooker coming home. Here's the throw to the plate.
He's safe.
Comes the run from second. It's 7-1. And next to the Red Sox, Roman Anthony. 0 for 1 so far.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 54, Carlos Vargas.
Tap to first. To Elliott, second for 1. A 1
Out of there.
double play out of the pen. Inning over. And we're back.
Leading
here at
off
Fenway
for
Park.
Seattle,
All
the
set for
designated
start of
hitter,
the inning.
Luke
Clearly
Raley.
down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to
Ball
pitch,
1.
make that pitcher work to get you out.
1-1 now. And a foul ball. Ground ball right side. Rafaela throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone.
I
Ball.
can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up the
Ball.
solo
Off
shot.
the plate.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 down. Now here is Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1. Hit on the ground to short. Story tosses to first. They get the out. Bottom of the fourth. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. Check
Strike.
went around. Strike one. He swings and fouls one off. This one in the air, center field. And it falls. And a good start to the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far.
He makes the grab.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Duran
Ball.
in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Man at first, one away. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Takes it in for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself.
Up next
it's
for
about
the Red
process.
Sox,
He did everything
second
right back
baseman,
there. Nothing to show for it.
Cedar Rafaela.
Now on the
Now
bump,
pitching for
Yasser
Seattle,
Zulueta.
number
I think it's
61,
got to be a little tough
Yasser
coming in out of the
Zulueta.
pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because
Ball.
these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Next
That's a
offering
ball.
is downstairs. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Ground ball to the right
That's a foul
side.
ball.
And that's just foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Liner caught at second. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for the Mariners,
Stepping in for the
shortstop
Mariners,
Ellie De La Cruz.
In the air to left center, Anthony ranging into the alley, pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and 1 out. Back to the top of the order now at the plate, Julio Rodriguez. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits off the monster. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent
Runner on the go. Foul ball there. Now that's smacked to right center. O'Brien takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. They've got a potent lineup.
Up
and when you
next
think
for
about
Seattle,
teams capable
catcher
of rallying
Cal
from this kind
Raleigh.
of deficit,
Runner, he's
they're
going,
ready.
he's going.
Runner takes off.
Ball.
Pitch misses. No throw. He's in there safely. That one is absolutely belted. Into
Foul
the
ball.
corner, but foul.
No.
It's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
That's a check.
Two
Did he
gets a check
swing?
Now an appeal to third. Did not go. And on second, 2 down. And he hits a ground
Foul.
ball right side. And foul ball. Payoff pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Brent Rooker. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say
What do you got?
mission accomplished.
Nope, he held back. The 1-2. Out to short. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. On the ground. It's through for a hit. And that's a one-out single.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Contreras, the next to hit, takes ball one. Zulueta, 6'1" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. The 1-2. High fly ball, right field. Canzone moving under it. 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Roman Anthony. And that one hit to
Foul
first.
ball.
And it goes just foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance.
Ground rule double. We got time.
An automatic double. So 2 on with 2 away. Marcelo Myers up next for the Red Sox.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 83, Edward Bazardo.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
The 0-2.
No.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. All right, we go to the
Now
top half of
pitching
inning
for the Red
number
Sox,
6.
number
So now it's the Mariner
70,
cleanup hitter, Josh
Peyton
Naylor.
Toley.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Kurtz takes it to the bag. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Caminero
Outside.
for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. And
Safe.
couldn't recover from the misplay. 1 gone, runner at first. Now it's the Mariners DH, Luke Raley. The
Pitch hitting
Mariners
for
going with a pinch
Seattle,
hitter,
number 30, Rob
Refsnyder. Runner on
Refsnyder.
first and 1 down for him. Check swing,
Hee-haw.
called strike. 0-1.
Outside. Ball.
Maybe a 2 ball. 5, 4, 3 double play. And the inning. Well, we go bottom 6.
Leading off
So stepping
for
in
the Red
Boston,
Sox,
Trevor Story.
shortstop Trevor Story.
Reiner, and this could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. And he starts the bottom of the 6th with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Durant in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And it's second.
No. Ball 2.
On the ground, right side. Donovan To first, one away, bottom of the sixth. And
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, Ceddanne Rafaela.
The 0-1. And that is out of play. One away with a runner at third. All Red Sox in this one. Foul ball still 0-2. Got him swinging. And stepping in for Boston, Nick Kurtz. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch
No,
misses
that's a
inside.
ball.
Ball 1. Oh, great stop. To first. What a play to end the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah.
Pitch hitting
The
for
Mariners
Seattle,
going with a
number
pinch
10,
hitter,
Victor Robles.
You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
He
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his
Up
batting
next
cage
for
was. I used
Seattle,
to look
left
out
fielder,
in my
Randy
backyard down the hill
Arozarena.
and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them, and that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Fires over to first.
Got him. That's an out.
And 2 away to start the 7th. Elly De La Cruz now at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. This looks like extra bases.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that is that. Set for the last
Leading
half
off
of
for
the 7th. Here now
the Red Sox,
DH.
designated
Brent Rooker.
hitter, Brent Rooker.
And before the pitch, he steps off.